Really, I mean, you're looking for any shred of anything.
When you talk about Magic, the only thing I can think of in this series is the curse, unfortunately for DRX. And this right here is where they have to right the ship and avoid that curse taking them again. So close to that instance. One map away from that being reality.
Again, the moment could not be heavier for DRX, as they're just a couple of moments away from perhaps their year ending.
Fnatic, 3 players down mid, the other 2 over towards A. Heavy presence here. And it's Mako to respond with Buzz on the other side of tiles.
Turk has already slipped his way forward across mid. You can see the pressure, the aggression out of Fnatic.
None of the darts or haunts used in towards mid either.
And look at the pings across the minimap. From the side of DRX, they have a really good idea of
look at Monster's flash top mid. They can swing with it. Oh no. DRX is just clapping back and it didn't even go well at all.
No. Perhaps too much aggression on the side of Fnatic, and DRX were waiting for it. They were ready. Derek and Enzo are the only 2 that remain. Spike's gonna go down 2. They're gonna have to get through the gravity wall. They're gonna have to get through the one way. They're gonna have to get through Buzz. And well, so far they've done all 3. RB on the flank 2. That's gonna cause problems. Surely not expecting that. Okay, maybe you are. Perhaps you are. What was once a 5v2 has turned into a 3v2.
Have to get through the star on the spike as well, so time not on their side.
No, the layers.
Mako's playing so safe.
The layers are deep here, man. Yeah, look at Mako. Enzo's left alone in this 1v2. He drops a little bit of utility to get some info, or at least attempt to. Enzo on the tap, walks right into Sax's crosshair. First pistol of this. Yeah, for that to be, either way, for that to be the best performance that we've seen in Istanbul is astounding.
In terms of KPR.
Right.
Obviously, there was some heroics from so many different players this tournament so far. I expect it to continue. This is where we've had a lot of fireworks, this map specifically.
And the truth is, the fireworks, the heroics for Fnatic are going to have to continue in this round. You see, because DRX wins a pistol, they have the gun advantage, just pistols on the side of Fnatic here.
Deploying drone.
Rotate through spawn back towards B from DRX, a little bit late. That seems to be okay, as Durka's timing is great to clear out mid.
They're stacking back sight here. There's not... Durka's going to spot the cross too. That turret just got broken. And they now have to deal with that, on top of the fact that there's 3 players of Fnatic in the back of sight.
The one benefit to having this gun disadvantage is perhaps numbers. Swing things back your way, and you see them are all huddled in. They're all
the C's gets them all!
Oh, they're all decayed. Buzz, patient. Oh my gosh, how long until Buzz swings, man? RB gets 3 on the round. He's gonna get the spike down 2. And Durka, who's the initial information gatherer in this round, is now the last one standing. Mako waiting on the other side, bulldog in hand. As Durka gets to mull over how he's gonna try to attempt this. We did call for magic, we did call for heroics. But this would be something else. DRX are going to take this up to a 2-round lead. They are going to preserve a couple of weapons too. Note Zest didn't take any damage, so he still has light armor that he can work with. They still have the Bulldog in the hands of Mako that they can carry through. This is a great setup for DRX, man, it is.
It's huge. Let's see if they can do what Fnatic did to them. Convert the bonus, and go to get out. So just the Vandal for him.
And again, he's going to be checking around mid.
They also have Alpha here playing over towards B with a trap set up for Buzz. So if you can get the push from Fnatic to make DRX make the decision to fall off, go back towards B, that could be something to look at. Durka definitely hears those footsteps on the peak.
He's so freaking loud.
He's peeking it now too. I mean, we've already seen him explore mid in the last round at around this timing too, while they were crossing B.
No, Mystic is here to help. You've got Enzo holding the cross too. It's a really nice setup to establish mid control here and put Durka into position to get behind enemy lines.
But DRX is playing so slow. They're waiting for this. He's coming back tiles. Everybody's giving up on him.
Oh,
where's the drone going to go?
Durka's in trouble. Dash out, but he's been able to take the fights one at a time, and Zest just waiting on the other side.
No!
How does Durka get away with 2?
Unreal. He should have been punished instantly there. But Cess goes for the drone. It's so unlucky for DRX. And now 4 versus 3.
Is dashing into a smoke. Should be able to get into the site. Yeah, clear everything out. Stacks with the task of hitting the spike down succeeds.
Spike planted.
And nobody wants to play in dark right now, given that nade is still up for Mystic.
And how problematic have we seen that be? Just this tournament.
The haunt.
Is repositioning. Conceals his presence, swings around, gets a kill onto Enzo. Should be able to upgrade a weapon too, and that's exactly what he does. Still healthy, 25 armor.
They have the option to go window too.
Stacks playing down low, he falls. Fnatic busts the thing wide open.
And again, that was a 4v3, so DRX tried to make a play in through tree.
And it's not,
it's
not as outrageous of a start as it was on Icebox, but Durka's still being Durka for now. Deep knife, not going to spot anyone. Out of RB. And Buzz takes that as he can gladly work his way forward. Oh, that hurts.
Just missed the alarm bot. You saw how impactful that was on Icebox when they did break it. And it's both shock darts from Zest.
Oh, surprise.
Something to note, looking at the setup from Fnatic right now, 4 players grouped up towards A, and Dirk is up top. Behind the turret. Oh, it's cheeky. But also, there's 3 initiators on the side of DRX, so it's a very dangerous setup to go for. Knowing those darts are going to come in.
You just saw Alfir sidestep the knife.
And also, you're leaving. Enzo here entirely alone.
And he was starting to rotate away, but I think off of that view of the ult being used by RB, he decides to stay. But not too far, not too aggressive, preserves his life.
Look at the triple coming back against Mako here. He's alone in a pinch.
But he's waiting for it. He's ready. How much value can he find? Is it going to be too much? He's already got 1, able to isolate it.
Waiting
2
for Durka
still
here.
Waiting, and there's Durka on the swing.
Oh, they used their flash though. That's some of the initiation power on the retake gone.
Weapon upgraded for Enzo. Zest has to be cleared out.
It's only Boaster to do it.
It's got to be big after Boaster, and it is. The knife fall through too, but I don't think he tagged everyone. 1 may have been avoided. Still playing tight, looks away just at the wrong time. Numbers not in their favor either. RB's left alone, and he's gotten it down, but not down enough.
So close to on the timing there for that retake, but Fnatic, insane
On the side of DRX, as it seems like a change in the leads is inevitable. Durka with the Blade Storm, remember his fiendish performance last time we saw him on Jet on this map.
And I also love the trend that Dirk is showing us since coming back onto the status. Instead of buying a shorty with your knives, something like that, he just buys a frenzy. Much more effective in a lot of situations.
Yeah, but not as fun.
Yeah, no, certainly.
And you see this setup once again, Mystic very close by to Durka. Remember, it was in the previous round that we saw him sneak all the way down Cat, that Mystic was close by. It's like they're attached at the hip.
That's the same as well. On Icebox, it was those 2, the Chamber and the Sage. Durka for the 3rd time, he's exploring. Mako's in his star form. And he goes top mid?
He goes deeper.
What?
Because of course.
He's flanking so fast here, Doug. Oh my goodness.
And there's nothing to cover it. There's nothing to cover it at all. 1 head gone, the second just on the other side of the box. As he tries to get elevation, he tries to get high ground. The pesky kill not coming through yet. But the frenzy works there. You called it. Dashing forward, Durka looking for a 3rd. Alfir takes it, but it still looked good. As Mako and RB are left alone.
And Mako's nowhere near. Still, they're not fully halved here on the defuse.
Durka trying to do that. RB attempting to make a play. It's not happening today. Durka and Alfir too really give the lead back to Fnatic.
Potentially there's utility being thrown from DRX on the A side there that triggers that for him, but it's something that so many other Jets would not make that call.
Flashback.
And they've got to find a solution to that cap push because it's happening way too often. Durka now has the op, so it might not come as frequently. But this is a difference already for DRX. Yes, we've seen them go for a B split in through mid. But early take of mid, they haven't been using the initiator utility in that section outside of the KO knife.
Missed it close by the flash. That means Circa's able to preserve his dash, but the hits at B. And this feels like the first time we've seen them challenge Alfier. He's got a lockdown to work with too, Bala.
This flash could come, but Buzz is going to be on top of him, so that's really not an option.
What utility does Boaster have? He's got plenty. He saw his paranoia too, and it lands right in the lap of Buzz. Alfier suppressed, not able to use any of his utility, at least for now, but Boaster's still close by. He's still got the angle, he's still got the cover. Alfier continuing to be challenged as there are so many members just on the other side of the wall, but Alfier on the swing, only able to spot one. There it is, the second, the third! As Alfier holds the site for Fnatic.
Remember, they broke that pistol round streak of losses. They were questioning whether they could win the bonus, but they just haven't found any value since then.
Nothing here early and aggressive. Boaster once again finding value with that paranoia. On to Buzz. It feels like we've seen this before. Buzz on the dash. He's got the blade.
Boaster's alone.
And he's gone up top. Oh, but Boaster's able to pluck him out of the sky. And he's going to reposition. Gonna stay alive.
And look at where he's gone too. He's gone towards B main, so he's on the flank now.
What a play out from Boaster. I think Stax was able to upgrade a weapon. Zest was too. Can they convert it into more? No, I don't know that they can. I mean, Boaster shot there on the Buzz. Because Buzz was the key to success.
He was so high up. He was so high up. Boaster.
The one heavy huff of opium that I can give the people on the side of DRX is that this map has been very swingy this tournament. So it just feels like no lead is ever safe.
Bring them down.
You see the repositioning out, Turka holding the op, this time into B main.
There's that utility to spot bottom mid.
And this is really the response to the pressure on Cat, right? Push into it yourself, spam into the smokes, make sure Dirk is not close by.
And it's a little too late too, because Dirk is no longer doing that with this op. He did swap positions, remember last time he was over towards A? This time over back towards B. Astral Wall being pulled out right now.
Want to fight it?
And off of that, they're going to try to apply pressure, but once again,
For the second
Boaster's
flash.
paranoia, and the swings up from Mystic. Durka even getting in on the action as they try to split into B. The spike is going to work its way out though, but it's so far ahead, it's by himself. Stax has no one with him. A massive kill up from Mako to try to bring it back, but once again, Stax is the loneliest player on the server. Swings out, tries to get a kill, and does. He gets a second. He's gotten it down to a 1v1. There's no freaking way.
They just overheated so hard. Dirk is just going for the spam, and that gives time for Stax to plant. Alfier out on market.
Alpha has the ult. Stax on the swing. The timing, gorgeous! What a clutch from Stax!
Still, Fnatic maintain the lead. Still, this first half going quite well for them. I just have to continue to remind the people what's happened on Ascent this tournament is consistently this attack side. It's where people struggle. So far, 3-5. DRX not sweating just yet.
Buzz creeping into the smoke. Waiting to see what's on the other side for Turka. Wanting to go aggressive there. Yeah, he does get tagged by the drone, and it's going to find even more.
Yeah, just spotted Mystic too. Mystic has to get out of there. Also note, Zest did not spend his ult just yet on that drone tag, because Turka easily gets out of there. He's re-clearing.
Bro, you can tell he's just antsy. He wants to go, but he's just on the other side, and he dashes forward.
If he got that kill, I would have lost it.
I mean, the freaking whole venue would have lost it. Look at Buzz repositioning, dashing a bit of the same way. There's so much more agency when you put Durka on this jet. You saw that it's a double-edged sword there.
That's a good ult from Mystic, but I don't think they realize how far out they are.
Enzo's here trying to anchor the site
Flash out.
himself.
30 seconds.
It's a 1-for-1. Boaster now with the rhyme! What a flick from Boaster! But Mako, again, trying to bring things back. A 2v2, Alfier close by, and it's going to have to be him by himself. He lost the clutch previously. Can he win this one?
Spike's not planted yet.
He used the ult. There's no way in.
He's got into backside.
They're gonna have to overwhelm Alpha here. Can he hold the line by himself?
They
Is
don't
there
know where
even
he
enough
is.
time?
They don't know
No,
where he
there's
is.
not enough time.
No!
He's gotten it to 1. The clock has expired. What a holdout from Alpha here. The Red Bull clutch.
Already. Dirk is exploring. He doesn't have that out this time. Going right back towards old antics.
Here.
That's a recall. Oh my goodness.
Bro, 3 people facing that right there.
It is only a Marshall though. For a second, I thought he was just going to get picked instantly.
Mako has a Vandal. You mentioned the Marshall in the hands of Buzz. And once again, it seems like they're going to try to work mid. The alarm bot again cleared out. Now without getting triggered, so off of that you can tell there was no utility that did it.
DRX has been ignoring the A site for the majority of this game.
It's going to be another split.
And
Stax
Alpha-
has his ult.
Alpha's alone.
Is that the setup? Is it off of the Nightfall that they go? The knife there, I believe Alfier's sidestepped it. Boaster's going to
getting here.
reposition. Yeah, Alfier's already fallen. Enzo trying to spam through the smoke, and he's rewarded with a gift. Now Boaster's here. The rotation's coming through. You still have
30
Buzz who's
seconds
still
left.
playing in mid. Boaster
Prowler,
down low finds another. Boaster's not quite done yet.
What?
Repositions into the smokes, and Stax has no idea. Now Zest trying his hand at it too. Oh, and Stax with the flick. But Fnatic keep it together. Position and make that play. He doesn't ult. Who knows how that round goes?
Finally some attention, but look, they went for it. Mini shark attack, just Dirk and Boaster exploring.
Scanning ahead.
And off
Ult's
of
using the other side though. Alfir again, alone.
Down.
reinforcements close by. Alfier's already got one. How much more can he find? The second there, the third. Too easy! Oh, it's too easy as Alfier's still looking for more. The swing out, he spots one player. And now the reinforcements are here. The help has arrived as Mystic gets onto Stacks. Mako so far from the play. Just has to sit back and watch, sit back and wait. Mako really with no good option, no good room. And he takes Mystic.
But still 3 ults for DRX. Only 1 on Fnatic side.
And the buy is not great. You need to get the, Bladestorm into the hands of Buzz. That's exactly what they do. Stax has been holding on to this Nightfall for a couple of rounds now.
Oh my goodness. Fnatic are literally ahead of the ideas.
Yep.
Remember, I mentioned how DRX has been avoiding the A side. Yes, they get the orb. And they start a little bit of control towards there at the beginning of the round, but look, immediately going back, and this for the first time. Yes, Dirk is opted in this position, but they've not had a bait setup. They've not had Mystic and Boaster hand in hand. Sorry, Mystic and Durka.
They also have Enzo close by.
He's
with
got
his
an Odin,
Nightfall.
dude. An Odin. Once that pressure comes onto these two, that spam will be brutal.
It's going to be another split.
It has, I mean, I hope so, for their sake.
And this time there's no alarm bot covering mid. That's why you see Boaster playing close by. Really almost in poetic timing, Boaster steps away. So mid is currently unguarded. Truly, they hear the drone. The Prowler has been used B2.
It's only Alpha again where they want to go, up into tree.
Remember, the
30
Nightfall's
seconds
going to be
left.
on the other side, too.
They've got the wall as well. They can go for a plant easily. And Mystic's re-explored. They know what's happening. They're ahead of the play.
Boaster once again with the opener. There it is, the Nightfall. Where's the counter? Enzo patient on it, and there it is. Now it's been used. It's going to hit a couple members as you've got Mystic who's going to be on the flank. 10 seconds left to get the spike down. Can they do it in time?
Want to find it?
Seems to be the case. Now they've got the Cosmic Divide. They're going to have to navigate around as well.
RP.
He's flashed. He's going aggressive. Alfier gets dropped. Now the Hunter's Fury as Durka still playing up top. Zest right beneath him! And Durka falls. The kills trade back and forth. It stacks with the Guardian. Gets it down to a 1v2 Boaster. Can he do it again? Can he be the heroics for his team? Can he split the net? Can he get behind enemy lines? Can he get it? He's isolated into one, but he has no idea where the other member was. They have to turn it around here, Paula.
And I wonder what the conversation was during halftime for them. Was 4 rounds on attack enough? Their defenses have been so stellar. I mean, we've seen it.
They're aggressive. Good night. They're aggressive. Look at that. They're so far up. They're going to give Dirk a taste of his own medicine, but this time he's wise to it. He's waiting. Alfier's already gotten one. There are two members on the other side of the smoke. It dissipates! And the kills go in favor, at least Fnatic for now. But Buzz on the trade as Boaster's clip runs dry.
They have the time advantage right now, but Fnatic is squandering it. The sites were not guarded. But in that situation, obviously, there could be so many variables you're not accounting for.
And that's
So
why
they slow it down, but DRX with the good read. Just the natural lean. 50 seconds still to play. That could make DRX second guess themselves.
That's exactly, yeah, cut noise. Introduce an element of doubt.
But in this case, you don't move. I mean, he's looking at the backside right now, worried about the flank. Utility given out though, so Buzz will be here.
And that's the cue. Stax managing to avoid the early damage.
30 seconds left.
Buzz waiting. It's going to be difficult to get through that, but the flash may be the problem. Yep, there it is. Buzz has to give the angle up, leaving Stax on an island. And he's gotten it down. Buzz on the trade. Stax trying to clean things up as there is help on the other side. DRX win the pistol.
But committed to the site.
No early pressure this time from DRX. As they don't explore mid-map. They don't make a play around Cat. They're much more patient this time around. Unaware as to what's on the other side.
Both orbs collected for two key members of Fnatic here. The Killjoy and the Fade. And one thing as well, when we're on the theme of attack sides being so tough in this event, that's something that Durka playing the Jet is definitely alleviating a little bit. Same thing for Buzz, which we saw in that first half. Whereas almost every other team committing to no duelist on this map.
This time it's Fnatic who are quietly working their way at mid. And it's a full commit, man. Everyone is there. There is no split. There is no second layer. There's just classics and a prayer. Zest with the Bulldog finding one, the second there too.
30 seconds left.
As they're chaining their utility so well.
Down mid.
But Boaster and Fnatic got a couple of kills. That's all it's going to be though. Zest with 4, DRX at 6.
At the beginning of the half, to tie them up.
Durka looking to challenge mid. And there's nothing aggressive early on, but you see the setup from Buzz and Zest right there on your screen. Hand in hand as they try to keep control of this area of the map. And again, a quiet early round. I mean, you can feel the tension building, Bala. Neither team wanting to be the first to make the mistake. And there it is. The first mistake is made, and it's by Buzz.
He thinks he has a little bit of leeway to peek there, given that dart took a while to be broken by Durka. But he wants to challenge. A star on Fnatic.
It's interesting what they choose to do here because Fnatic have some room to work with. The knife just hit A and it didn't hit anyone. The spike is still that way.
There's so much misdirection going on.
Yes.
Right now. Breaking the wall, the smoke has gone down and spawned. The flash shot for Durka to actually commit here.
But the spike is headed over while Boaster still at A. Oh, now it's Enzo bringing it back. Massive kill out from Alpha here.
And that actually gives the idea that they're coming towards B, but somehow, some way, DRX have not budged. And Fnatic pivot one more time.
The quadruple pivot. The cloudburst is Durka looking to go forward. Zest once again tries to replicate the success he found in the previous round and cannot. Now Durka going 13 seconds left. The spike should arrive.
10 seconds
It should
left.
get planted. Remember, Mako just with the Spectre, RB with the Sheriff.
One enemy remaining.
And there's really nothing you can do here. Mako's managed to upgrade a weapon.
No charges left.
And he gets one kill, but that's all it's going to be. A little touchy here. Zest only has a Sheriff light armor on 2 members.
Here.
Alfier has his ult too. You see an early challenge from Staxon to be made. Trying to garner any bit of information.
Oh, it missed. That definitely thinks he cleared right there for Enzo.
Yeah, but will they challenge him? Buzz still here, and yes, they will! Ah, what a blunder.
Yeah, that's a mistake, but that Prowler, I mean, that's a lot of space to clear. And Enzo tried, and that's why he thought it cleared. He thought he flicked enough onto that side. Still some room to work with. Don't forget, they've got this ult from Alfier. And something you could do. I mean, Fnatic has been clearly wanting to manipulate the map and manipulate the rotations to catch picks. With the players in mid here, Alfier could use the lockdown and potentially do something in spawn.
The Prowler just spotted members in B main, and you saw them pull off.
Yeah, because they think it's about to come.
Yeah.
You should run.
And it is.
There it is. Does he have a lineup? Does Zest have anything? He has 2
30
shot
seconds
guards.
left.
No, he's just holding them. So they're just going to wait out the lockdown, and then they're going to go. And you see Boaster perfectly timed Paranoia once again to delay.
No way.
But what a shot out from Zest. Tag of the Dark gives him everything. Stack still playing with smokes. 13 seconds left, and Mystic tried. Tucking tail tried getting away. Not able to
10
reposition.
seconds left.
Alfier looking to go aggressive. They're in a 2v5. Can Alfier do it before this crowd? So many targets before him, and no, he cannot. Boaster severely outnumbered. And DRX win another.
Crucial round here for DRX. They keep it within 2 and don't squander the opportunity they had of.
But again, not really a mistake of his own. Either way. Durka going right
Oh
back
my
into it. The
goodness.
blades don't land! As Stax is able to hold the line. Buzz close by the spam there, and it's good. And it seems like Fnatic already at such a numbers disadvantage have to reconsider how they approach this.
And they invested in this round heavily. They wanted to catch DRX by surprise. And it looks like we're going to be waiting here for a little while. Yeah, Boaster choosing to talk to his team right now instead of use a timeout. 50 seconds left in the round, and they're all the way in spawn.
The question is, how aggressive will DRX get? But man, the comeback from them has been outrageous. Crowd still obviously behind Fnatic, and perhaps the moment of encouragement during this lull in the action is what they need. Because again, the comeback from DRX.
Yep.
Turns out they can punch back too, huh?
10 seconds left.
They're few but mighty, and they
come on
instantly
now.
get booed out by the
come
chance of
on
DRX.
And it's funny because they did get a little bit of love from the rest of the crowd.
I'll find you.
They've invested again. And we're back to slow pace.
Note once again, Enzo grabbing the orb in the previous round now has that Nightfall online. Prowler just cleared out all of B main by Stax.
Playing with fire.
That is bold.
Again, 3rd round in a row here where Fnatic has been the first death.
And that one was...
Are you kidding me? I mean, that is, what a play. An idea from Mystic and Durka there to get a flash into market and dash by yourself, but there was 2 players there playing with way too little information.
They've returned back towards B. Area that was cleared out and then cleared out again. But with options really non-existent.
Control of B main still gives them room to execute.
30 seconds
Yeah.
left.
Potentially room to get another orb here, something like that, because Enzo's had his for a while.
Yeah, this feels like another save.
20 seconds. Wow.
If you're Fnatic here, you've got to find a sign of some sort. Manage to somehow draw a line between them and what DRX are doing, because
10
they're
seconds
not
left.
even tangentially close
Yeah.
to what DRX are being able to pull off.
Yeah.
Right? Like they're nowhere near the vicinity.
I'll find you.
It's been these defaults that, oh my goodness, he's going to try to get a kill here. Not going to be.
Can Fnatic cauterize the bleeding? Can they capitalize on the advantage that they had? It's an aggressive beat. The drone is cleared, but Alpha holds the line. A massive kill. I believe it was you who said it with 3 rounds in a row where Fnatic had died first. This time, it's different.
And it's Alpha Yair as well, the young Turk of the squad, to step up, and he took a solo fight. We saw that solo fight after solo fight in the previous rounds, and it's him to do it.
And it's been quiet, but I think he's 18 and 11. He's playing well.
For everybody on Fnatic, it's been quiet on this attack.
Yeah.
And they're grouping again. Boaster, the only sole member of Fnatic up the top mid. Everybody else in this B main area, and this is a good call.
All he needs to get is info, and he has his ultimate. If he can see any rotations coming through mid, he can realize where the pressure's coming from.
This KO ult is huge too. Getting this online right now, you're not going to have the double dart.
The smoke into market.
Face your fear!
And there's the nightfall. They're
There's both darts.
They're going to roll right by each other, and there's a KO ult that you mentioned.
30 seconds left.
Boaster now committing to the ult. Oh my gosh, I thought he was going to go back side. A bit further up, perhaps expecting someone there. Enzo's found one on his S already, but they managed to get the site. The thing is, Stax is back here. Stax hasn't been cleared, and he still has some utility. Majorca on the spot. Stax doesn't care.
Time.
He's swinging out, and they're all flash, but Mystic lands the shots anyway. Mako in an impossible situation. A 1v4 to preserve the tie.
And Mako getting exits here. He knows the situation's been save after save. If he gets guns down, even just a few, that's just huge.
He's so aggressive. Look at him. But Alpha Yair wise to it. 2. He's going to challenge mid. Defensive knife, not going to tag anyone.
If I'm Boaster and Fnatic right now, I'm telling my 2 stars, Dirk and Alpha Yair, let's play 4 picks, but let's not get too aggressive.
Yeah.
Because that aggressiveness has been costing us dearly.
It's a nice edge that they choose to dance on. And in some instances, it's rewarded success, and in other times, it's rewarded tragedy.
And also another switch up here, Buzz, with the op. So you can't necessarily play for the same type of picks that you were before. So many ults on the side of DRX too. If you burn this clock even a little bit, and they are, you have that Cosmic Divide that could lock you out. You have that Hunter's Fury that could just end you. Zest playing on site though.
And just for a moment, it looked like they may have gotten past the haunt. I think a second earlier on the rotation, field spots nothing.
30 seconds left.
C's not going to land. You mentioned them burning the clock. They've gotten this far. You see the Cosmic Divide through his S, just looking away at the wrong time. RB's able to trade it out, though. He doesn't find anything else as Alpha Yair cleans him up. He's actually backside. He's cutting off the rotations. Buzz cannot get in, but he somehow managed to slip through. Alpha Yair cleans him up anyway. Mako once again in a brutal spot. This time it's, I mean, maybe more doable. It's certainly not as dire as it was before.
That one way going up, he has only one way to commit. Down towards land, and Enzo and Alpha are immediately covering it up. Splitting up 2, no chance. Fnatic finally find a way. And now it's DRX thinking,
Right there.
this B hit is causing us trouble. Too often are we actually getting the utility off that we want to hold this site.
Cover going on.
But at the same time, we're getting pressured so much by the executes from Fnatic that we're not able to actually use our counter utility to full effect.
No ultimates to speak of on the side of Fnatic. The sidestep there from Mystic around the knife. So you question here.
Fast rotate.
Yeah, you just questioned here. DRX, what's the read? What?
Zest has put himself in a position to counter ult when this hit comes in on either side, and it's coming towards A.
There it is, Hunter's Fury. You just mentioned it. Mako dancing around to Jenny, and he finds 2 massive ones. Is this a punt already?
Alfier's gonna grab the orb, and he'll have it in the next round if they commit to fighting.
I think the round is done.
Enzo already all the way back top mid. You have to try here. Alpha here again.
That's gonna help.
Just working past this turret. Smoke delaying everything. DRX, even though they have the man advantage, they've not taken any extra space.
They're gonna go back into B.
Look at the marks.
Yeah,
Up
it's
through
just
mid.
it's just stacks. The thing is, Zest is already starting to rotate over.
Little footstep, certainly not heard from the
30
players on the A
seconds
side. Boaster again marking. From the grave, just walk up through mid. Let Alpha here do what he does best right now. Open
Zest.
things up.
Zest has a drone, but he has no drone yet. He's just messing.
Oh, he tried to
They're
break the
gonna
door.
spam through it. 13 seconds left. They're gonna have to commit to it. And Zest is on the other side, but Alpha gets him. A 3v3, and he still has that lockdown, but you haven't cleared out Stacks. You haven't cleared out Stacks. The Prowler in his lap.
Getting stuck.
Stacks on the swing. Enzo
He
cleans
got
him up.
off! He got off!
No way!
He was expired of frustration on the faces of Fnatic. RB has his ult this round as well, can cancel any execute coming through in its entirety.
Here.
And there's barely even any passive utility for Fnatic to try to expose that ult.
Alpha are looking to see if there's going to be any challenge aggressive through B main, but no, it's actually a bit passive setup from Buzz as he holds angle with the op.
Looking at the money situation right now, this could be a reset opportunity for Fnatic. So if they win this round, good chance in the next. Look at the space of Buzz though.
He's so far up, and he still has his dash.
There's 2 prowlers available for, no, only 1 from Enzo.
There has
Should use it here.
There it is. He chooses not
Great
to say
flash.
it for good reason. Yeah, the paranoia in for mid. They're going to funnel into B.
You should run.
You hear the ult has been used. Alpha are using his too.
Oh, they're slowing it down.
They've dropped everything into this round. And Boaster backside cleans up RB. They've been able to cut off the rotation. Sturka finds another.
And he's getting locked up here in the back of side. Oh,
Buzz
the
is
stop
safe. Buzz is safe. And I don't think they know. Oh, I don't think they know. It's a 2v2, but Buzz falls. Mako in this 1v2 now. As the spike should go down, Mystic and Enzo.
They're still backside. 10 seconds.
10
Mako
seconds left.
patient. Now he hears the plane. Gets the stars back to swing out. Enzo not able to land the shots. And off of that, he goes Astral. He goes Cosmic. But he's going to have to go more than that. Mako's got to clutch this out. For DRX. He spotted a gun barrel. He's gotten it to 1. Mako gets both. Mako gets both. And the defuse. We're tied.
We're going the distance here. In the Volkswagen.
3 ultimates on the side of Fnatic. The lead squandered. But you can't think about that now.
Grouped up against back here at A, and we saw how badly that went last time. Still, Alpha and Fnatic made a meal out of it eventually in the post round. Or late round, I should say.
Here.
And they're finally gonna go for a tree split. Boaster pulling out something else on the hot.
He's got the paranoia. You see the angle set up to help clear out tree if need be.
Shadows traveling.
First to smoke.
DRX has been historically so good at locking down tree.
Does he flash through this and swing? Do
He wants a fake right now.
There's the flash, there's the swing.
Nobody spotted for DRX, so with this fake, does it pull anybody? Still no.
Shadows traveling here.
Fnatic are playing this beautifully. They pull off of the pressure towards tree, clear the door towards
Face
B.
your fear.
And now they go. They've committed. They've dropped the Nightfall. They've dropped the dash. And it's Sturka who has the spike. And he's the tip of the spear. He's the first one to fall. But Enzo on the trade has gotten it to 4. The rotation's now for DRX coming through. Is it going to be too late? Is it going to matter as Mako tries to hold the line? He cannot. Zest is here. 13 seconds left. Alpha on the plant. Mystic close by. They try to take the lead back, and can they do it here? Stacks and Zest both healthy. The drone, the first, cleared out. Alpha on the reposition. You see you've got Timmy Turret just on the other side of Jenny. The Haunt not going to spot anything. The Dart isn't either. They go in aggressive. Alpha here on the swing. He's gotten into one. No 1v1 here as he tries to win the round himself for Fnatic. Is he going to check the right side? But no! Another clutch for DRX!
A first match.
Faithful come to life one again as they can smell Fracture. One round away from getting them there, but if we've learned anything about Fnatic, it's that they will not go down without a fight.
Dueling crowd in the final moment. Dueling teams. And Buzz has the op on an angle that's not smoked.
The Prowler not going to go deep enough to clear him out. They're expecting challenge up top. You hear the blades. Durka is there, and Buzz waiting, anticipating the swing. The shot's not going to land. Durka's able to slip the net and get forward. And they've got the spike close by too. Boaster's still on the other side.
He's been wanting to call so many fakes in the last couple rounds, but they've never been biting. How do you get them to bite? 40 seconds, they're burning the clock. Stax and Zest holding on to their utility. And Boaster wants to run it this time. He's the guy who's going to challenge.
Paranoia, but it's just a paranoia in the smoke. Is that going to be enough?
Fake TP as well, potentially into the smoke. RB's considering, but nobody's rotating.
Discipline from DRX as they hold. Now the Cosmic Divide through, and it's fortunate because it covers both sides. Durka tries to go up top. He still has the blades. He's spotted ahead. He's spotted a second, but he's only able to get one. Alpha here still healthy, able to clean up stacks. Buzz swinging out. The Op's going to find nothing. Overtime seemingly inevitable. What can RB do? What can Mako do? Fnatic committing everything into this.
They're reading
Look
the
at
flank from Boaster, though.
Oh, Boaster's reading them! RB, once again, impossible situation. So heavily the recipient of critique. And boy, would this quell a lot of doubters if he was able to pull this off. He's gotten it down to a 1v3. Mystic is weak. But surely there's not enough time, right? Surely not.
It's DRX now on the attack, but they felt a lot more comfortable than Fnatic did, even though the score is identical.
Cross-country knife finally landing just now towards mid. Can you imagine that was to see if Durka had a glass op and was holding mid? But certainly not the case.
He does not. Instead of holding A main, there's no one way for him by Boaster. So just jiggling. Durka disappeared in that attack side half, oftentimes being the first death. But on defense, he was a monster.
So pivotal to their success, and you see him here playing with danger, playing with fire, sidestepping his way forward. And that's all he needed to know. Couple bullets whiz by his ear, he backs right up, and DRX glad to take the space that he is now unoccupied. Flash there, he's flashed up, he can't see anything. Buzz on the dash right into his smoke, and Durka now he can see, and the timing is perfect as he's able to find one off of it, but that's it.
But Enzo dropped the spike next to door with a haunt, spray through the door and the smoke.
And they have to wait for Zest to get it, but I think they know.
Boaster's not aware.
Oh, they don't know! Now position given away, the door is still
How does he cross though?
impeding. He's grabbing there, two on the other side. He's gotten it to one, and off of that, Buzz strikes. A 1v1.
10 seconds left.
Alpha here, again in a clutch position. Can he win it out against Buzz? He's healthy. He's up top. He's got the advantage, the high ground, but can he land the shots? No, guessing everywhere as Buzz commits, and Buzz does it again! Advantage!
Here in Turkey, falling short twice in back-to-back 1v1s.
The kid feels inevitable, though. It just feels like there will be this moment. But can DRX put them away before it happens?
Fnatic feel like they're playing as if they were about to be eliminated themselves. especially on this attack side. It's been hectic. They're forgetting things. That doesn't mean they're playing bad by any means. But you can literally see the pressure that these guys are feeling. Thankfully, the individual skill still shining through on a lot of players, and Enzo himself as well, who saves them many a times on the global stage at Copenhagen.
Marked one.
Prowler out towards A main. Gonna get a little bit of info. As Fnatic once again spread themselves thin. Oh boy. Oh my god.
Just the gun barrel peeking through the smoke there. 4v5 to save the game here, Fnatic.
The gravity while trying to delay. Buzz going in aggressive, making sure that no one's made their way out. Boaster once again trying to cut off rotations, and he fails. Buzz, flash, turns, spams!
Enemy remaining.
Oh, and it's all on Alpha here, and he cannot keep them in it! Overtime, DRX! Ascent, DRX! Again, the DRX faithful roar to life.
Incredible. That they've silenced the arena, but built it themselves. Not a single other team has managed to do that so far.
What a map. Holy smokes, what a map, man.
Such a good game. And now we're in for a hell of a series too. Map 3, Fractures up next. Hey, they joined in our chat.
What's that? I didn't realize they were in on that. Oh.
I mean, I'm just... The craziest part about all this, we're going to a map 3, and these two teams have been here before. Almost a year ago in Champions Group Stage, last time around, in an elimination.